Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the backstory. If you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below so that you can be notified whenever we post a new video. Now ladies and gentlemen, President William Ruto's political party, that is UDA, which is an affiliate of the Kenya Kwanza administration, is facing a lot of backlash in the Mount Kenya region. And it seems like the end of that party is going to come. That is, the end and influence of that party in Mount Kenya region might come to an end next week after the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua declared that he is going to launch a new political party next week.
Nitazidua chama chetu cha kisiasa na baadaye tutafanya sherehe kubwa sana ya launch. Mtakuja? Na hiyo chama ndio yetu. Tunajua huyu Ruto amepanga chama dogo dogo, mahuilu baro ya blue, ingine ya green, iko ile yake ya yellow. Ametengeneza mahuilu baro mingi sana. Hata atajaribu kusimamisha tu marais huko hapa kwa mlima ati ndio agawagae kura yetu. Turamuonera 18. Sisi hatuwezi kubali, huwezi gawa sisi. Chama watu wanajua chama yao na candidate wao watajua. So wewe ukileta candidates wagawe kura zetu, tunakujua na tunakuonea mbali. Na nyinyi muombe Mungu tukae pamoja. Munaona kama Mungu atasikiza nani? Mungu atasikiza nani? Mtatuombea? Mtuombee tukae pamoja. So that we restore this country. We liberate this country. We have a job to do.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this has created a lot of excitement in Mount Kenya region. And why am I saying so? You know, the Mount Kenya region has been looking for a political vehicle, which is a party to use in 2027. And this is after they realized that for you to get a bargaining power when it comes to politics, you need to have a political party that holds together, that gives you numbers when it comes to members of parliament, when it comes to MCAs, so that when you go to the bargaining table, you present your numbers. Now, let's go back to when Rigathi Gachagua joined President William Ruto. You know, when Rigathi Gachagua and President William Ruto came together, there was a little bit of trust between the two, whereby Rigathi Gachagua trusted President William Ruto as a brother that they had worked together with. And the formation of UDA was out of trust. While other political parties were signing coalition agreements with UDA, Rigathi Gachagua and the Mount Kenya region trusted President William Ruto, and they did not sign any pact. So when it came to the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, it was done in a way that they felt somehow betrayed. And that is why now, because if you look at someone like JB Muture, he signed a pact with President William, a pre-election pact with President William Ruto's UDA party. That is, DP signed a pre-election agreement with UDA, such that whenever there was a disagreement, the only thing that he can do is to send someone like JB Muture packing, but still look for someone within that party and appoint as a cabinet secretary. I think you guys have seen that. But for Rigathi Gachagua's case, he was shown the door without looking for someone as a replacement, because he did not have a political party. And that is why right now the impact of what is going to happen next week will be felt, because one, President Rigathi Gachagua is forming a political party that he can use as a vehicle against President William Ruto in 2027. So what does the formation of this political party give Rigathi Gachagua? One, he will use it to get numbers in terms of members of parliament, numbers in terms of MCAs, numbers in terms of senators and governors. And this gives him an edge in signing pre-election or post-election agreements with whoever has the possibility of winning or whoever will win in 2027. So let's take a scenario whereby President Ruto wins a second term in 2027. So what happens if Rigathi Gachagua forms his political party, and let's say he manages to win or to get, let's say, 40 members of parliament, and due to the fact that President William Ruto will win and the possibility of him not having a majority in parliament is very high. So what will he do? He will look at the political party that has numbers and sign a post-election kind of agreement, or sign a working kind of relationship. And this comes with goodies at the end of it, in terms of cabinet secretaries, that is CSS, in terms of PSS, in terms of a lot. It will come with a lot of goodies. This is quite different with the current situation as is, because the Mount Kenya region has no solid political party. They are only in UDA and Jubilee, which Jubilee has no impact. So if Rigathi Gachagua is able to consolidate his numbers, that will give him an edge to bargain with whoever wins in 2027. Then the second issue that has also made me say that UDA is facing a lot of challenges is the fact that just a week ago or a month ago, UDA announced that they were going to conduct grassroots elections in 22 regions or 22 counties. Key among those counties were the counties in Mount Kenya region. Apparently, this did not pick up very well in those regions. It was kind of low key. And specifically in Embu County, there were like around over 10 grassroots officials who resigned.
We choose to divorce the UDA party today with a lot of confidence, and it is what it is. Right now, power belongs to the people. We move by the people, and if it belongs to the people of Embu, we will go by what they decide. We have a new beginning as from now. We choose peace. We have chosen a divorce, and we will move together.
We are the people who convince the populace of Embu people to vote for this government. We feel that we no longer want to be associated with a system that has failed our people in terms of service and delivery. And therefore, we are here to make a declaration that from today henceforth, we have nothing to do with the UDA party, and we want to leave it to Honorable Cicely Motito Badine to continue with it and our colonies, to continue looting this county and to continue misadvising the government.
When we were selling the party, we were selling a party that was God-fearing, that was friendly to the people, nationally and even at the county level. And we sold it, and for 6 months consecutively, Embu was number 1 in the recruitment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just as you vote there, these are guys from Embu region. And why is it so interesting that I'm focusing on Embu? Embu came into limelight because President William Ruto's handlers thought that by impeaching Rigathi Gachagua and replacing him with Professor Kidiki was going to elicit some kind of joy in that region, that is the Embu and Meru County. But this has backfired. It has not worked according to their plan. Because if it had worked, then they would have embraced UDA as a political party, and that would have given President William Ruto some kind of political strength in that region. But it seems this has backfired. That resignation by those officials has dented the image of UDA in Mount Kenya region. Then the other issue that we also need to look at is the fact that the launch of that political party, whichever the name will be, by Rigathi Gachagua, he will use that to consolidate the votes of Mount Kenya region. Because like all regions in Kenya, all major tribes, because Kenyan politics is local. Every politics in Kenya is local. You look at it, however much we try to look at it from a national perspective, but every politics in Kenya is local, whereby every region and every tribe has like a political party that they dearly hold to their heart and affiliate to. So whichever political party Rigathi Gachagua is going to come up with will be used to mobilize and consolidate his backyard, which is the Mount Kenya region and Central, so as to give him the numbers that he can use to bargain with, just as I've said, in pre and post-election kind of agreement. And this also will also give him an edge over other opposition leaders, because if he can use that party to consolidate his backyard and have the numbers, then it means he can ask for the support of fellow opposition leaders, considering the fact that he will have numbers and he will have the ability to have more members of parliament ahead of 2027 general election. So it's going to be a very, very exciting kind of development, and we'll keep monitoring what's going on. That next week we'll do a comprehensive analysis once that party is launched. So ladies and gentlemen, just keep it here. But if you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below so that you can be notified whenever we post a new video. Until next time, bye bye.